సో ఈరోజు డే 21లో మన యానిమల్ హస్బెండరీ పార్ట్ 4 చూద్దాం. అయితే ఇక్కడ ఒకటి చెప్పాలి అండి. నాకు ఈరోజు జనరల్ అగ్రికల్చర్ వీడియోలో ఆ ప్లేలిస్ట్లో ఒకరు నన్ను అంటే ఇంగ్లీష్లో కూడా చెప్పండి అని అడిగారు. అయితే నేను ఏంటంటే ఇది ముందు నుంచి ఇట్లా తీయాలి వీడియోలో అలా ఏం అనుకోలేదు. జస్ట్ ఒక గైడెన్స్ వేలో నేను అంత కాన్సెప్షన్ కూడా చెప్తున్నాను అని అనుకోవట్లేదు. జస్ట్ గైడెన్స్లోనే కాబట్టి సో నేనేంటంటే నాతో పాటు ఒకరికన్నా హెల్ప్ అవ్వాలి అని చెప్పి నేను ప్యారలల్గా నేను చదువుకుంటూ మీకు చెప్తున్నాను అనమాట. ఆల్రెడీ నోట్స్ ఉంటే నోట్స్ షేర్ చేసుకుంటున్నాను, లేకపోతే ఇంపార్టెంట్ పాయింట్స్ చెప్తున్నాను. సో ఇప్పుడు ఏంటి అంటే ఇంగ్లీష్లో కూడా చెప్పొచ్చు యాక్చువల్లీ, బట్ ఏంటి అంటే ఏదో సర్వైవల్ ఇంగ్లీషే అండి, అంత పర్ఫెక్ట్గా ఇంగ్లీష్ వచ్చు అంటే ఒక ప్రొఫెషనల్గా చెప్పాలి అంత డీప్గా కాదు. కాబట్టి నేను ఇంగ్లీష్లో కూడా చెప్పడానికి ట్రై చేస్తాను. సో ఏమీ అంటే ఇంగ్లీష్లో మిస్టేక్స్ ఎత్తకుండా జస్ట్ మీకు అర్థమవుతుందా లేదా చూసుకోండి, ఓకేనా? మరీ ఇబ్బంది అవుతుందంటే నాకు ఒకసారి కమెంట్లో చెప్పండి. లైక్ ఐదర్ అంటే ఎక్కువ టైం లేదండి, నేను ఈ ఎగ్జామ్ రాయకపోతే నేను సపరేట్గా చేసేదాన్ని, ఇంకా చెప్పాలంటే డీప్గా చెప్పేదాన్ని. ప్రతి టాపిక్ చెప్పాలంటే ఫుల్గా చెప్పొచ్చు, బట్ నేను ఎగ్జామ్ రాస్తున్నాను కాబట్టి టైం కన్స్టెంట్ ఉంది. కాబట్టి నేనేంటంటే అది ఆల్రెడీ మేజర్ సబ్జెక్ట్స్ 2 అయిపోయినాయి, ఇది 3rd సబ్జెక్ట్ ప్లస్ కొన్ని అలైడ్ సబ్జెక్ట్స్ అన్నీ అయిపోయింది. మళ్ళీ నేను అవన్నీ ఇంగ్లీష్లో చేయలేను. కాబట్టి ఇక మీద నుంచి వచ్చే సబ్జెక్ట్స్ అట్లీస్ట్ ఇంగ్లీష్లో ట్రై చేద్దాము. 2 అంటే తెలుగు ఇంగ్లీష్ కలిపి చెప్దాము. లేదు ఉట్టి ఇంగ్లీష్ చెప్తున్నా అంటే ఆల్రెడీ ఫాలో అయ్యే వాళ్ళకి తెలుగులో ఏమన్నా ఇబ్బంది ఉంటే ఒకసారి చెప్పండి, ఓకేనా? బట్ ప్లీజ్ దయచేసి మిస్టేక్స్ మాత్రం ఎత్తుకోవద్దు. జస్ట్ మీకు అర్థమవుతుందా లేదా, ఇది ఓన్లీ అంటే బ్లైండ్గా నన్ను ఫాలో అవ్వమని నేను ఎప్పుడు చెప్పలేదు. జస్ట్ ఏంటంటే గైడెన్స్, ఎలా చదివితే నేను ఎలా చదువుతున్నాను, ఇలా చదివితే మీ ప్రిపరేషన్తో పాటు ఇవి యాడ్ చేసుకుంటారని చెప్తున్నాను, ఓకేనా? సో ఈరోజు ఇంకా అంటే ఇది ఒక్కటి చెప్దాం అనుకున్నాను. లైక్ లాంగ్వేజ్ ఎందుకు మళ్ళీ సడన్ చేంజ్ ఎందుకు అని అనిపిస్తుందని, ఓకేనా? సో ఇప్పుడు నేను 2 చెప్పడానికి ట్రై చేస్తాను. పోను అంటే కన్వీనియంట్ బట్టి నేను ఇంగ్లీష్లోనే మొత్తం చెప్పడానికి ట్రై చేస్తాను, ఓకేనా? సో టుడే టాపిక్ ఈస్ పౌల్ట్రీ హౌసింగ్. సో యూ హ్యావ్ టు రిమెంబర్ ఓన్లీ విచ్ రేంజ్ సిస్టమ్, లైక్ విచ్ పౌల్ట్రీ హౌసింగ్ ఎన్ని బర్డ్స్ అకామిడేట్ చేస్తుంది అనేది గుర్తుపెట్టుకోండి మీరు, ఓకే? హౌ మెనీ బర్డ్స్ పర్ హెక్టర్ విల్ అకామిడేట్ విచ్ హౌసింగ్, దట్ యూ హ్యావ్ టు రిమెంబర్, ఓకే? నవ్ ఇన్ దిస్ poultry housing major three are there: free range or extensive, semi intensive and intensive housing, okay? I will suggest you to once go and check this like institute material or any class, okay? Here I have written only the how many birds are there, like number, and which are the what do you say is which are the part which include in which housing, okay? Now for example in free range or extensive housing we can accommodate 250 birds per hectare. In semi-intensive 750 birds per hectare, okay? In intensive deep litter depth is 3 inches to 5 inches, okay? Slatted floor, slat cum litter. You know in exam sometimes they will ask slam cum litter feature in which housing we will get to see. It is intensive, okay? Don't confuse between semi-intensive and intensive, okay? Once you check the institute material, like if you want to learn more about this housing system, once check the okay material, I mean information, okay? Now in this case again cage system which comes under intensive housing, how many birds are there, like how many number of birds, like either they are in single or multiple or colony. Number of rows 1 2 3 4 or flat deck. In arrangement of how cages are arranged, how many rows are there, how many birds are kept in that particular cage, okay? Arrangement of cage, stair, M type, L type, vertical, battery system, okay? Types of bird reared, you know we will rear all 3 types, like brooder only like for meat purpose, grower for rearing, layer for egg laying, okay? జస్ట్ రిమెంబర్ దిస్ పాయింట్. ఏమీ లేదండి, పౌల్ట్రీ హౌసింగ్ మీరు ఎక్కువగా డీప్గా చూసుకోవాలి అంటే కనుక ఒకసారి ఇన్స్టిట్యూట్ మెటీరియల్ లేదా ఏదైనా పెయిడ్ క్లాసెస్ చూడండి. మెయిన్గా ఇక్కడ గుర్తుపెట్టుకోవాల్సింది ఏంటి అంటే ఏవి పౌల్ట్రీ హౌసింగ్ కింద వస్తాయి, అలాగే ఏ ఫీచర్స్ ఇంటెన్సివ్లో ఉంటుంది, ఈ నెంబర్ ఆఫ్ క్రైటీరియాస్ ఒకసారి చూసుకోండి అనమాట. ఓకే, నెక్స్ట్ ఈస్ వాటర్ రిక్వైర్మెంట్ ఇంపార్టెంట్. ఓకే, which animal requires how much water, how many liters of water. Okay, sheep and goat 4 to 5 liters, pig 11 to 19 liters, horse 30 to 45 liters, cattle 38 to 110 liters, buffalo 75 to 80 liters. Okay, remember these numericals. Okay, after that one of the important terminology is debeaking. We'll get to see in poultry. Okay, what is meant by debeaking is an important definition. Okay, what is that means? Removing 1/3 of the upper beak. Okay, you know that poultry is there, no, the beak part, you know, removing that 1/3 part of beak is that operation is called debeaking, and it is done in between 10 to 14 days of age. Like after birth 10 to 14 days we will perform this debeaking operation in poultry. Okay, after that another important is egg composition. You know, we get to see this like average weight of an egg. You know, based on weight we have grading like small egg, medium egg, large egg, extra large. But normal, if we get to see normal average weight of any egg means 50 to 60 grams. Okay, inner and out shell, you know, just remember these features. How much percent occupies that egg. Okay, inner and outer shell constitutes 12%, yolk means that yellow part 30%, white or albumin 58%, fat 11%, protein minerals 12%, water 65%. Okay, these three will include nutrients. Okay, ఇవి ఒకసారి చూసుకోండి. అంటే ఏ కంపోజిషన్ ఏంటి ఎగ్లో. మామూలుగా మనకి ఎగ్ సైజుని బట్టి గ్రేడింగ్ ఉంటుందండి, లైక్ స్మాల్ ఎగ్గా, మీడియం ఎగ్గా. బట్ యావరేజ్గా ఒక ఎగ్ సైజ్ ఎంత మనకి అంటే 50 to 60 grams ఉంటాయి. అలాగే ఏ పార్ట్ ఏంటి అనేది ఎంత పర్సెంట్ ఎగ్లో ఉంటుంది అనేది ఒకసారి గుర్తుపెట్టుకోండి. ఎగ్ గ్రేడింగ్ చెప్పినట్టు స్మాల్, మీడియం, లార్జ్, ఎక్స్ట్రా లార్జ్, హౌ మెనీ గ్రామ్స్ ఎగ్స్, how much grading, once you will note down this. Okay, after that egg mark grade, A grade egg, B grade egg. Egg mark, you know, that lab testing one, like quality ఉంటుంది కదా చెక్కింగ్, దే categorized into A grade egg, B grade egg. A grade means, you know, we'll find 4 mm air cell deep, clean and unbroken shell. Okay, B grade means 8 mm depth. You know, don't confuse between these two. 4 mm air cell depth means A grade, 8 mm and slightly tainted shell and slightly off center. That yolk will be off center, no, it will not present in the middle. Based on that it is a B grade egg. Okay, after that, you know, egg protein quality we will measure in Hogs units. It is 72. Just remember this Hogs unit, it is for egg protein quality and the number is 72. Okay, again candling. Candling is a procedure done to check the quality of egg. So whenever you see the term candling, you have to remember that it is to measure the quality of egg. Okay, next important is milking methods. You know, like there are two methods for milking. The one is hand and another is machine. Okay, again in hand you have to, if you want to learn deep conceptual learning, you can refer any notes. Okay, but basic, you know, in superficial way, if you want to remember, just remember that hand has 3 methods: fisting, stripping, knuckling. Like this is fisting, like knuckling and stripping, you know, will that ఏమంటారు mammary teats అంటారు కదా, mammary glands వి. ఓకే, based on that, you know, that hand position will categorize fisting, stripping, knuckling, and among these 3, fisting and hand method, fisting is the best method for milking. Okay, again other one is machine. Okay, సో ఇది ఒకసారి గుర్తుపెట్టుకోండి. మిల్కింగ్ మెథడ్స్లో మనకి హ్యాండ్, మెషిన్ ఉంటుంది. హ్యాండ్లో మళ్ళీ ఫిస్టింగ్, స్ట్రిప్పింగ్, నక్లింగ్ ఉంటుంది. బెస్ట్ ఏంటంటే ఫిస్టింగ్ అనమాట. ఓకేనా, ఇది ఎగ్జామ్ పాయింట్ ఆఫ్ వ్యూ. మీరు డీప్కి వెళ్ళాలంటే ఇంకా చూసుకోండి. అయితే సో అనదర్ వన్ టు రిమెంబర్ ఇస్ నేషనల్ డైరీ డెవలప్మెంట్ బోర్డ్. ఇట్ ఈస్ founded on 16th July 1965, Anand, Gujarat. Location, year, and now present chairman. Just remember, present chairman of National Dairy Development Board is Meenash Shah. Okay, now in Milk Day we get to see 2 days, like World Milk Day and National Milk Day. World Milk Day is on 1st June and National Milk Day is on 26th November, and this is last year theme. And now like 1st June World's like you get to see, either you would say theme or slogan. What is World Milk Day 2025 theme is let's celebrate the power of dairy. Okay, I will cover this when I will cover the video of important days and themes. I will write down the theme. You can note it, you can note it down it from there. Okay, world's 1st June is World Milk Day, 26th November is National Milk Day, and the theme or slogan of 2025 is let's celebrate the power of dairy. Okay, and another one to remember is milk and milk product order. Okay, 1992. Next, Operation Flood date means 13th January 1970. Okay, after that, very important concept is categorization of marketed milk. Mainly there are 7 categories how milks are marketed to. Okay, where you just remember the name and the feature. Okay, don't go into deep, just like either if you can by heart, it's okay, otherwise you just remember that whole milk means without altering, means directly from farm field, like from buffalo, without any addition or any alteration you will give, that is whole milk, pure milk type. Okay, next, reconstituted. Generally we'll get to see confusion between reconstituted, recombined. Okay, especially those who are non-veterinary students like agri-horti, they will confuse. So once you check these two terminologies, reconstituted means milk powder into water. Okay, milk powder is 1 part and water is either 7 to 8 parts. Okay, just either take the screenshot or write in one page, note it down. Okay, recombined, just write the terminology and the point to be remembered. Okay, again if you want to revise, it will be easy for you. Okay, recombined milk means oil plus powder plus water, that too in correct proportion, like how much oil you should add, how much milk powder, how much water, that together combined will say as recombined milk. Next, filled milk means milk fat is substituted with vegetable fat. Okay, this is called filled milk. Filled milk means whatever the milk fat present in the milk will be replaced by the vegetable fat. Skimmed milk. Skimmed milk means cream is removed from the whole milk. That fat content, whatever is the fat, 0.1 to 0.5% cream, it will be removed from the whole milk. That is called skimmed milk. Okay, next, when you write the exam, I mean to say is you see the question properly, what they are asking, either cream or addition, substitution, based on that you keep the answer. Okay, next, standardized milk, fat and solid not, SNF means solid not fat. This fat and SNF are adjusted to predetermined level. Very important, like importantly important. Predetermined level is standardized milk. Toned milk is water and milk powder added to whole milk. This water content, like generally we'll get to see in market toned milk, this water and milk powder are added to the whole milk. Okay, again in milk there are 2 categories, A1 milk, A2 milk. A1 milk is the exotic milk, where we get to see the milk from outside country breeds. Okay, A2 milk is indigenous in our countries, which is beneficial because we'll get to see more casein content will be seen in our indigenous breeds. And we will find the amino acid, like in milk we will get to see proline amino acid, which prevents this B7 peptide, which will cause constipation, like digestion issues, like milk digestion. So this proline is present in our indigenous breeds milk. Okay, so remember these 2 points. And another very important point, either you will get 1 mark from either this categorization or this class of milk. These numbers are very important, fat percent or solid not fat percent. Okay, so mainly there are 10 types of milk, how much fat are there in each milk and how much SNF are there, you just by heart it. Okay, cow 3.5% fat, 8.5% SNF. Buffalo 5.9, goat 3.59, FC means full cream milk 6.9, mixed 4.5, 8.5, standardized milk 4.5, 8.5, toned milk 3, 8.5, double toned milk 1.5, 9, skimmed milk 0.5 to 8.7, recombined milk 3 to 8.5. Okay, After that, milk properties are very important. Okay, milk properties in general, you know, like one liner you can remember. Okay, అంటే ఏంటి అంటే మిల్క్ ప్రాపర్టీస్లో ఇట్లా టర్మినాలజీస్ ఉంటాయి. కలర్ ఏంటిది, స్వీట్ ఎందుకు స్వీట్గా ఉంటుంది, ఏమేమి విటమిన్స్ ఉంటుంది, వాటి బాయిలింగ్ పాయింట్ ఏంటి, ఫ్రీజింగ్ పాయింట్ ఏంటి, pH ఏంటి, స్పెసిఫిక్ గ్రావిటీ ఏంటి, ఏం ప్రోటీన్స్ ఉంటాయి, అలా ఒకసారి గుర్తుపెట్టుకోండి అనమాట. ఇవి ఒకసారి చదివితే గుర్తుంటాయి, బట్ నంబర్స్ అయితే మీరు మళ్ళీ బై హార్ట్ చేయాల్సిందే. ఓకే, నౌ వి విల్ సీ కలర్ చూసుకుంటే కనుక cow milk is generally light yellow in color. It is because of beta carotene. Buffalo milk is white in color because of vitamin A, casein. Okay, milk is sweet because of lactose sugar, and we get to see vitamin A, D, E, K present in milk. Okay, and amino acid is tryptophan. We like milk is a poor source of iron and vitamins. Okay, remember these two important, iron and vitamin C. Next one is milk freezing point is 0.512 to 0.572. Boiling point is 100.17 degrees Celsius. Next, pH is, these are all properties of milk. Okay, pH of milk means 6.5 to 6.7. Surface tension 50 dyne per centimeter. Viscosity 2. Specific gravity of cow milk 1.018 to 1.036. Buffalo 1.018 to 1.038. Refractive index 1.344 to 1.348. Milk proteins, casein 80%, nitrogenous other like proteins 5%, remaining whey protein. Okay, colostrum, what is the like features of like importance of colostrum is it is a laxative, means you know it will prevent constipation and help in digestion. This colostrum, it contains many nutrients and high vitamin A, iron, globulin and more tryptophan we'll get to see compared to normal milk. Colostrum, we will get to see this. Okay, after that another important one is milk processing. Okay, in this milk processing we'll get to see mainly four terminologies: pasteurization, sterilization, homogenization, fortification. So don't get confused between these terminologies. Just remember the specificity. Okay, why pasteurization is done means it is done to kill harmful bacteria by heating milk to moderately high. So by giving temperature will kill bacteria in milk. Okay, and there are mainly two temperatures, you know, low time, long temperature, high time, short temperature. Okay, low time or less time, long temperature, high time, short temperature. Okay, long time, low temperature, high time, short temperature. Okay, now here remember the temperature and time also very important. In this 61 to 63 degrees Celsius 30 minutes, high time, short temperature 71 to 76, and time is only 15 seconds. Okay, pasteurization mainly done to kill bacteria by heating milk to temperatures. Okay, two different temperatures. Another one is sterilization. Sterilization is to destroy all microorganisms by giving high temperature and pressure. Okay, in sterilization mainly UHT means ultra high temperature. Remember this temperature 148 degrees to timer is 1 to 5 seconds. 149 degrees means 0.5 seconds followed by rapid cooling of 10 degrees. So here remember that sterilization means to destroy microorganisms. Homogenization means it is to break down fat molecules into small size. Okay, so don't get confused between homogenization and pasteurization. Pasteurization is to kill bacteria, sterilization is to kill microorganisms, to destroy. Homogenization means to break down fat molecules into small sizes. And here fortification we can remember it is to add nutrients to the milk like extra nutrients. Okay, to bring quality of milk we will add vitamin A, D and iron. Okay, this process is called addition of nutrients to improve the quality of milk. It is fortification. Okay, you know, generally we'll get to see in packets like fortified milk. You know, while processing they will add these minerals and vitamins. Okay, after that remember there are, you know, many tests are there. I wrote 10 important tests. Okay, just don't go into deep, just remember which test is for what. Okay, now COP test is for like to find acidity and spoilage of milk. Okay, like in sediment test, foreign particles, you know, to check the foreign particles in milk will take sediment test. Okay, in that way just remember the test name and for what. Okay, alcohol test, acidity, stability, resorption, bacterial load. Platform test, general quality of milk. Alkaline phosphate test, efficiency of pasteurization. Gerber test, fat content of milk. Hansa test, presence of buffalo milk in cow milk, especially the HCl and ethanol content. 2% 2% diphenyl amine solution. It is the presence of pond water. Fluorescence spectroscopy, 5% alteration of veg oil into butter fat. Okay, after that, whenever you are doing test, what substrates are using, like what ingredients you are using also important. Okay, just these are all by heart only. Okay, formalin, sulfuric acid, ferric chloride, these we will use in this test. In urea test, what are the substrates or what are the ingredients we will use means urease and phenol reagent, salt, silver nitrate, starch, iodine, sugar, benedict. Okay, and another one point to remember is in cream pasteurization, what is the enzyme we use means peroxidase enzyme. Okay, so this is the last part in this video, which is dairy product test. Other than milk, whatever the like products we'll get from milk, for those tests. For yogurt, 2 tests: pH test, viscosity test. pH is for acidity level, viscosity for texture and consistency. Butter test, salt content, moisture content test. Cheese, fat content, fat percent, maturity, ripening stage. Ice cream, overrun, air content, melting. In exam they will give overrun test is done to check what, like yogurt, butter, cheese, ice cream. So answer is ice cream. In that way, if they want to give moderate to difficult, we will get to see this type of questions. Okay, cream, butter fat, fat content, pasteurization test. Cream, ghee, butyro-refractometer for pure and quality of ghee, free fatty acid test, moisture content, Polansko value test. Okay, answer. So they will ask Polansko value test is done to check the quality of butter, ghee. Don't get confused between butter and ghee. Okay, it is ghee. Polansko value is ghee test. Okay, after that, based on the dairy labs or dairy machines, how many liters they will produce per day, they are classified into 5 types. Okay, A type is more than 1 lakh liter per day. B, 25,000 to 1 lakh. C, 10,000 to 25,000. D, 5,000 to 10,000. E, less than 5,000 liters per day. Okay, after that, just remember this ghee standard values. Okay, Richard Maisel value 26 to 28. For ghee standards, good quality ghee, according to this they will have this value. Okay, means it is a good ghee. If the ghee has this much value according to this, it is a good ghee. Okay, Richard and Maisel value 26 to 28. Saponification value 222 to 226. Iodine value 26 to 35. Polansko number 12 to 24. Oleic acid less than 1.5%. Water less than 0.5%. Okay, so I didn't prepare much to say this in English, but I tried my best. Hope you will get benefit, more people will get benefit through this video. Okay, if any inconvenience or if any, if ever you're not understanding anything, I will try to improve. Okay, for now I will end this part. Okay, thank you for your time. Thank you for watching. Happy learning.